the motto of the brand.
Take it further.
Take it further. Okay, so it was tested beyond endurance. Now it's take it further.
I think, our diehard Bremont fans, once they interact and engage with the new models and the new collections, they have kind of that aha moment.
Welcome back to Time Out at Little Treasury Jewelers here in Gambrills, Maryland, for our event 2025. Today we're joined by Miguel Ortiz of Bremont, who is here once again to show us your wonderful wares and talk us through the new collection and the novelties that people can expect to see here. Welcome, Miguel.
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited to be here. It's my second year here at Time Out as brand president for the North America region. So it's exciting to be here. It's exciting to see the Little Treasury, community and customers come out and support the brand.
So how's it going in your second year now as the boss?
Second year as the boss, I like to consider myself, amongst the regular team members. We've obviously had a lot of changes over the last year with the brand. 2024 Watches and Wonders created a lot of noise and buzz in the industry. And I think our customers and our community saw us come full circle in 2025. They were kind of expecting the reintroduction or kind of what was going to happen with the Altitude collection. And we really, I think, made everyone quite happy with the introduction of the MB Meteor and the redesign and a lot of the, updated designs and collections to kind of round out our air, land, and sea ethos.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the piece, the new Meteor in hand. I have to say it's a stunningly well done thing, a brilliantly executed idea, and a welcome return for the triptych case. And so when people see that watch in person, how does it affect their perception on the rest of the collection, all the newer stuff like the Terra Novas and whatnot?
I think it allows them to accept the different collections much more easily. Last year we introduced Supermarine and Terra Nova. This year with the introduction of the aviation pieces, and we recently launched the Stealth MB Meteor. A few weeks ago, we had a launch party in New York City, and it was extremely well received as well. So I think it's quite positive, a lot of really positive sentiment towards the brand.
And so this is the Stealth is the fully blasted titanium with the Meteor pattern dial.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep.
I mean, it's a really wonderful looking piece, and it shows that Bremont is still willing to innovate in its decorative styles, as well as obviously pushing the tool watch aspect, which feeds into the old strapline tested beyond endurance. The new one is what do we say now? Bremont is, what's the tagline?
It's the MB Meteor.
No, the motto of the brand.
Take it further.
Take it further. Okay, so it was tested beyond endurance. Now it's take it further. So you feel that the whole collection now is fleshed out and it really represents that motto, and people are getting it. They're feeling it.
Yeah, I think take it further is about a mantra that you express in your daily life. Whether it's career, whether it's personal, or whether it's challenges in life. Our mantra is to take it further. Whether it's exploration or diving or ejecting from an aircraft. Bremont represents really all of that.
So since you went through the rebrand and obviously brought in some new collections and now revamped some older models that we've seen before, do you find that the people that are attracted to Bremont have changed? Is it a new demographic, or is it the old audience but reinvigorated by the novelties?
I think it's a combination of both. I think, our diehard Bremont fans, once they interact and engage with the new models and the new collections, they have kind of that aha moment, where they understand the new designs, the new logo. And then in the US, I oversee the North America market. There's so much white space. There's still so many people that have never been introduced to the brand. So for those customers, it's really not about an issue about the old Bremont. It's about, wow, these are just amazing watches. And we're really leaning on our, British watchmaking and British heritage and trying to bring something, unique and special to the North America market.
Well, let's talk about that British watchmaking, because you have one of the most impressive facilities in the British Isles with the Wing, of course, and you do some work in-house, correct?
So number one, the Wing is a beautiful place, where we do design, assemble all of our timepieces, service all of our timepieces. We do use Swiss movements.
Yep.
So it is a combination of using Swiss movements with assembling, designing, manufacturing in the Wing. I think the future of Bremont is bright. I think, movement manufacturing at some point is going to be back in the picture.
Yeah, really. Still something that might come back again.
I mean, when you look at British watchmaking and the origins of watchmaking in general, they go back to the UK. And I think it would it would definitely be something that, as a brand, we would look to explore in the future.
I'm sure that would be something that the community would be very interested in. So let's talk about that community and specifically the one that you've cultivated here, a Little Treasury. For you, this is your second time at this
Yeah,
event,
second
but
time.
the brand has been present for many
Yeah, for
years.
many years.
So, what kind of people, certain individuals, shall we say, have you come into contact with here in Maryland that you maybe wouldn't have met otherwise were it not for Time Out?
Yeah, I think, members of the military community.
Okay.
Obviously, there's a lot of military community members in the region. Old Bremont customers that maybe didn't attend last year's show and this year are here, and they're seeing kind of the full kind of rebrand. And community members that never had been introduced to the brand in the past. So I think it's quite refreshing because the gamma of customers that we're able to kind of expose the brand to here at Little Treasury is quite diverse.
The brand is known around the world. It's one of the most visible British makers, that's for sure. Are you only traveling in the US? I mean, it's a big country, obviously, you've got a lot to take care of as it is. Or do you get outside to see how it's going in Europe and further afield as well?
Yeah, so right now the UK is obviously our home base.
Hmm.
The North America market is a key focus for us. I oversee our retail boutique in New York City, our North America online business, all of our travel retail business, which is cruises and Caribbean islands.
Okay.
And I will be overseeing as well the expansion of Latin America and other regions in the territory. But the US is a main focus. I think as a market, the US has a lot of untapped potential.
Yep.
So,
So, can you give us a little sneak peek, maybe, or exclusive of what's coming soon? Maybe a
ooh,
US
without getting
exclusive?
in trouble.
I didn't say that. I didn't qualify it that way. I'm okay with
Ah,
you getting in trouble. I just want the goss.
yeah.
What's
So the
coming?
goss is the New York boutique does have an exclusive.
Okay.
All right. And it's kind of a quiet launch right now. So if you want something special that's only available in the US and in New York, the New York boutique has a special piece, which we did a soft internal launch. All right, to the
Very
VIP
good.
customers and some of those, Bremont diehards. And next week during WindUp in New York City, we will be launching a version of a recently extremely popular Bremont timepiece. So an iteration of that is going to be launched during WindUp. So two exciting watches. There is a North America exclusive to New York City, which is
Mhm.
actually available and in store. And we will be launching a very special iteration of a recently popular watch that Bremont launched in WindUp next week
So,
in New
plenty
York
of
City.
reasons for people to get on the train or in their cars and drive up to New York to see you
Yeah,
again.
no, definitely, definitely. We'll be sharing it with our partners and with Little Treasury. And as always, we really appreciate the warm welcome, and the partnership with Little Treasury has been very long standing, and we look forward to a strong future.
Thanks, Miguel. That's very nice of you to say. Very appreciated. And of course,
Thank
it's
you.
great to see you again.
Same here.
I look forward to the events later on
Yeah,
this evening. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back soon with more content from Maryland.
fantastic.